Hi everybody, it's Carmen Berry here, and today I'm talking about my fact sheet, which I've titled Food Waste in Schools, How to Get Children to Eat More Nutritious Foods and Waste Less. So I kind of started it off with like a did you know little section here with some great attention grabbing facts such as up to 40% of the food supply is wasted each year, and that translates to over 1,200 calories wasted per person per day. So hopefully that kind of grabs the reader's attention and gets them to read the rest of the fact sheet. So first I kind of defined food waste in this what is food waste section, gave a definition, and gave some examples of how food is wasted. And I pulled out a quote that uneaten safe to consume food is the single biggest component of municipal solid waste. So that's what majority of our food waste ends up into landfills, and that breaks down and forms methane, which is a very dangerous greenhouse gas. It's bad for the environment. And more than 40% of this loss of food waste occurs at the consumer level. So like we're to blame for all this food waste that happens. And then I broke the food recovery hierarchy out here from the EPA. So they showed that the least preferred method is that food ending up in the landfill for obvious reasons. And the most preferred method is really that source reduction. And then I next talked about food waste in school, because that is my topic of discussion, really, is the wasted food in schools. Because schools have a huge role in reducing, recovering, and recycling food waste, but they're also educating the next generation about recovering that wholesome food and about reducing food waste, so conserving natural resources. And again, I pulled out another important quote here to grab the reader's attention, that schools across the United States waste an estimated $1.2 billion of food each year. And then also in this kind of background information, I talked about the health impact of school-aged children. So the main contributors for food waste are fruits and vegetables, seafood, grain products, meat, and milk. So it's all shown here in Figure 2. So according to the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, the nutrients of most concern, which are not adequately consumed, include calcium, potassium, dietary fiber, and vitamin D. And these nutrients are found in many of these nourishing foods, such as these listed here. So reducing food waste and increasing consumption can help improve the diet and nutrient intakes of school-aged children. And then I wrapped up my fact sheet on some tips and strategies on what schools can do to really reduce their food waste. So strategy 1 is reducing. So it's like scheduling recess before lunch to reduce plate waste by up as 30%, extending the lunch period to 30 minutes, collaborate with chefs and partner with local farmers to offer that best tasting and freshest food. Because if food tastes good, they're more likely to try it and eat it. And featuring the offer versus serve. So allowing students to decline some food items that they know they're not going to consume, and maybe having a second option to choose from. Strategy 2 is the recover. So maybe having a share table where students can drop off unwanted whole foods or packaged foods and unopened drinks for others to consume. Allow children to take whole fruits and shelf-stable snacks to their desk for a snack later. Donating leftovers to hunger relief programs. And even using excess food for classroom projects. And strategy 3 was recycling. So composting food waste for school gardens or donating to farmers. And a big one is completing a plate waste audit to determine what's being wasted and why, so you can help reduce that waste in the future. And then I have a call for action here. Sign up for the U.S. Food Waste Challenge for more tips and successes. And that's my fact sheet.